Ruud came from me at Middlesbrough.
Did he?
Yeah.
What, like, proper?
He didn't get to me in the end. He sort of like...
Was I there?
People jumped in between... I don't know.
What game was it?
Middlesbrough away.
What was the score?
I don't know. To be fair, I had this thing about...
Going on at him or what? What was
No,
the problem?
it was.
You
And I
were
look
moaning
back-
at him, weren't you, for not showing
I was moaning quite a bit around that time.
That pass, he was.
Yeah,
To be honest with you, it was something that...
It was brewing. I'm sure it was brewing.
It was for a couple of years, basically. It wasn't Ruud's fault, in some ways. But we used to play... We went from playing two up top, which meant you always had someone to be able...
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Ruud. When I look back now, and I spoke to Ruud about this. So when you think about it, I had an option on the diagonal to be able to hit, and I had an option in sort of in the feet.
You're right.
Right. So we played the single striker up front, Ruud, who was brilliant at it. Who stood just in between the centre backs. His job wasn't.
He wouldn't come across.
Go on, how long's this story going to be?
No,
Jesus
serious.
Christ, I know.
Yeah,
And so
It
just didn't show for you.
And so basically, the only time you could ever get it to was if you could pass it into Scholes, and he'd then try and find Ruud. But you couldn't find Ruud really outside the lines of the two centre backs because he was told to stay in there. We played a different system for about 2 or 3 years.
Defended.
Anyway, but one day I had the ball at Middlesbrough. We're away from home, and it's like second half. We're not doing that well, I don't think, in the game. And I'm like, any chance of making a run? I screamed it and shouted it, and he just snapped. It'd been coming for a couple of weeks, a couple of months. You know what I mean?
But that usually happens. It's brewing, isn't it, with players?
Yeah,
And
but
something like that will happen. I'm sure that's happened before. But then there comes a point where you go, you've had enough of each other.
Looking back now, you look at Haaland now, you look at Lewandowski now, you look at these players who play that position really well. They play in between those sort of 18-yard lines. They don't come and play outside. So I understand it a little bit more now, but we've been used to playing that two up front.
But I think it's good, though. It's good.
Did he come for you, though? Did he come for you?
He came for me at the end of the game, yeah. In the dressing room.
But you needed it now. I think that we've had
Yeah.
this conversation before. It's good.
Yeah.
I think it's good. Let's off a bit of steam because there's tension, isn't there, with people.
But what's it like after that? Because sometimes I think that...
It's fine once. Oh, yeah. You don't want to drag it on for
sometimes you
weeks.
just have to do
It's
it.
better off done, innit?
Yeah.
Better off doing that and then...
I think that's probably...